Oh! I'm gonna trash my car doing this, aren't I? Don't show them this. Now then, so welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a de-wiper on this lovely Audi A3. So this kit is going to fit an Audi A3 8P, 8V and also an 8L. So if you've got any of those cars, this is going to work and it's going to be useful for you. And it's going to basically take you through changing your wiper from this horrible wiper that doesn't really work, it over wipes, it's scratching my paint, it's pretty just nasty overall. And what we're going to do is take it off, but kill all wipers deleting and change it to this. So let's get to it. So the wiper kit that we're going to be fitting today is the Kill All Wipers Audi A3 wiper kit. So comes with everything you need. It's obviously got the instructions, the little glass bung and a tube of sealant as well. So yeah, get over to Kill All Wipers. I'll leave a link for all the stuff that I use in this video in the description. But the reason I chose them is if you've been on Instagram and you follow Kill All Wipers, or Dan, the guy that owns a company, he really takes it quite seriously. I've seen videos of him measuring, you know, millimetre perfect, so that every single kit that he sends out, these all fit completely flush. In his words, you're getting the best wiper delete there is to buy. So I'll show you what's inside it and we'll get on with fitting it. So the first thing we need to do before we fit the kit is basically take the rear wiper off, the motor, the arm, everything. It's a little plastic cover just here, which is basically just going to unclip just like that. You can just pull it off. Then underneath that there's basically a 13mm nut, so we need to get a 13mm socket out, get that off, and then basically we should be able to just pull the rear wiper off. Nice bit of mud there in the toolkit. So if you just hold that, if you hold the wiper, give it a bit of a tug, that should just come off like that. Depending if you've ever taken this off before, I've had mine off before to fix it sagging, but it might be a little bit rusty. Right, so once you've got this bolt off, basically you need to pull the rear wiper off. Now, on some people's cars this will be easy, on some people's cars this is going to be completely rusted and pretty stuck on there. So you need some sort of gear puller or something like that. I've got these ones. So this is one that I've got. It's basically a little Silverline set. It comes in a set of 3, but it's perfect for this sort of thing. Or if you've got like an adapter on your steering wheel or anything like that, this is what you need to pull it off. So we'll give that a go. Right, so here we go. There's a little gear puller. So if you look at this, ooh, get a couple of those little arm things underneath the actual wiper itself. It should. He always says it should, and it doesn't. I'm gonna trash my car doing this, aren't I? I'm sure you've done this before.
Yeah, hundreds of times.
So once you've got that loosened off, effectively it should just pull off. Now, yeah, just pulled off, just like that. So you want to get rid of that. Obviously that's part of a wiper delete, is getting rid of that. So stick that in there. And then that's what you're left with. So after this, basically we need to get all the interior pieces off. So everything here, it is held in just with clips, but there is also 2 Torx screws in there. So we need to undo the 2 Torx screws and then you'll just be able to pull it off and it should come. Remember, put them in a safe place because you are going to need them again. And now if you just pull it from the back, it should... Woof! Doesn't sound good, does it? There we go. Just put that in there. So with this, as you pull it off, you want to make sure these metal clips, some of them might end up stuck in your boot. So if they do end up stuck in your boot, if you just sort of unclip them, get them back in here, and it'll make putting it back on much, much easier. So make sure you've got all the clips. You should have 2, 4, 6, you should have 8 clips and obviously the 2 torque screws, and it should just come off. Make sure that you do it from the back to the front, so the lock bit last, because it does actually just slot over the lock. So to get the wiper motor off, there's going to be 3 little nuts just in here, all 10mm obviously, so keep your eyes on your little 10mm socket, it will run away. You just want to get these off. One there, one there, one just up there. So if you loosen them off, and if you just look here, there is a little cable, that's obviously your power going to the washer, so you need to make sure that you disconnect that. And as you can see, that is the part that was pointing straight through the boot, and in the boot now, we've just got a hole. Once the wiper is off, is obviously disconnect the actual water pipe, which is there. Whoa! There we go. So that's your wiper motor. That actually weighs more than I thought it would. Bit of weight saving for a race car as well. Put that somewhere else. Right, so after that is all off, basically what you want to do is you need to make sure that you block this water pipe, just in case you ever do accidentally turn the rear washer on. I don't think there's a way to turn it off completely, so best thing to do is just get a little bolt of some sort, anything you can. It's about 6 or 8mm really, but shove it in there, screw it in as far as you can, and it's probably best to put a cable tie around it as well, just to seal it a little bit more. So we'll do that now. So the next thing you need to do is there's this little rubber grommet here, which is basically stopping the wiper motor from leaking. We need to get that out, because your new wiper delete kit is not going to fit with that in, so we'll do that. It is easiest to do this from the outside as well. So if you just get your fingers under it and pull it out, that's what it's going to look like. And if you look closely there, you can see we have literally just got the glass there. So we're going to give that a little tidy up, and then we can get on with the little delete kit. Don't know if you should film this bit. I should have a microfiber, shouldn't I? Make sure you got a microfiber, not high-vis. So basically, reading through the instructions, it does say that you should make sure to test fit it first. So we'll get it out of its little protective wrapper, and that's the actual part. So that white bit is a bit that's going to be facing outwards on the car. So you want the little Kill-All Wipers logo on the inside of the car. Give it a little test fit. And as you can see, that is pretty much bang on. Right, so the next step is you want to get your little Just Kill It sealant. They give you a little nozzle as well. So take the top off, put that on. And then on the actual plug, you want to be doing it basically around the edge in there. That's a bit that's going to sit flush in with your glass. So just make sure to get it all around there. Right, so once you've done that, get that out the way, because that is just going to leave mess everywhere. And you want to take your little delete. Oh my lord, this is sticky stuff. And just try get it in that hole as best as you can. Now, bear in mind that this sealant, basically you can wipe off while it's wet. So you need to put it in. It doesn't matter if it's a little bit messy, you just need to make sure that you get it off while it's still wet. There we go. Woof. And this is why you should wear gloves, but I ain't got any, so we're gonna check the fitment on it now. You want to make sure that all the sealant's in all the gaps and stuff. You could probably take that off with like a fresh Stanley blade afterwards, but I'm going to try and wipe off as much as I can with the old trusty hivers again, which is actually working quite well.
A few moments later.
So once you've got that all pressed into place, what you need to do is basically get in from the other side. Now you can just see here, if you want to come and have a look, what I've done basically is I've filled it in from the other side as well, and I've just tried to clean it up the best I can. So it said basically that it's going to be an hour until it sets solid, and then you're meant to go and seal the outside as well, just to make sure that it's actually watertight. But I haven't got time for that, and I need to go to the shop. So I've sealed it inside and out. I'm going to go to the shop now, come back, we'll peel that bit of white plastic out, and we shall show you what's happening. But first, we need to get all the little bits of trim fixed back up into there and put it all back together. This sealant has literally gone everywhere. Look at the state of my hands. You want to make sure this bit does actually slot on. So to save yourself a little bit of trouble, make sure that you slot that bit on first. So there's 3 down each side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And just in a little bit as well, there's 2 more there, but just keep on pushing until they all sort of stop creaking like that, and I'd say that's in. Now you just need to get your 2 little screws. This is a professional installation. It says on here, only fit this if you are a certified professional. So that's why I'm doing it. Professional! Oh, just whack it. Fuck off. Oh, I can't say that actually, can I?
Bleep it out.
What, with a car horn? I'll bleep it out with a car horn. Sorted. Lovely stuff. I mean, the last thing you need to do while you're waiting for it to set is exactly what we're going to do. Pop to the shop, get some beers. I need to fill it with some petrol, put some air in my tyres. And by the time we've done all of that, in an hour, this reckons it should be set and I can peel that little white bit off and I'll show you how good it looks. But as a little teaser, that's it, no more. Ready for a magic trick? Oh! God. That's sealant, don't show them this. So that's it, all installed. So after we went to the shops and filled up and whatnot last night, it did actually get dark and it wasn't ideal for filming. So it's the next day now, but it is complete and we're going to show you exactly how it looks like. So here we go, that is the kit all fitted. If you want to come and have a look, it is completely flush fitting. It's really nice. I've sealed it from the inside and the out, and yeah, it's a good bit of kit really. I'm really happy with it and it sits completely flush, so fair play. Kill All Wipers, got to recommend them. Link is in the description if you want to get one of these. Like I said, it works for an 8P but also an 8V and an 8L A3 as well, so get down below, get one of these. Definitely the best one you can get. Right, so that is all for today. Thanks for watching. As always, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it or it helped you. Make sure to leave a comment with any other little mods like this that you can think of to do to my car or anything that you've done to your car, and make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're slowly starting to get a bit of traction and yeah, it's really moving in the right direction. So thanks for watching. Until next time.